Hello everyone, it's Teresa again, and I am here with part 2 of my makeup declutter. This time I don't have my studio light, so we'll see if that helps you see the things a little bit better. This is my powders drawer. I have all my blushes in here, and then my bronzers, highlighters. You get the idea around here. So, I'm going to start with blushes. This is a blush I wear a lot of times when I'm like a little bit more pale in the winter time. I love this. It's a L'Oreal True Match in the shade Baby Blossom. And I'm almost done with this. There still is some to use around the edges. So I will just use this up. I don't want to waste anything. And then this I bought thinking that this was going to run out, but this blush lasts a long time apparently. So this isn't even opened. So these two are awesome. I'm just going to set them up here for a second. This is a Bella Pierre Mineral Rose blush that I got in a subscription box, and I just don't really like loose blushes. They're not my favorite unless they're like super amazing or something. It's in Desert Rose, and it's really pretty, but I just don't reach for it because of the fact that it's a loose powder. This is from Pandora's Box. A lot of my products I get from subscription boxes, so you might be like, oh, well, why are you buying these things and you don't really use them? Well, that's kind of one of the reasons why I stopped getting subscription boxes. I just want to compare the color of this to this Physicians Formula blush. I think I would like to turn on my light. It makes the products, I know it looks a little more orangey when I don't use the light, so I'm going to use it. So, this blush is just too pinky, pale, rosy. If you compare it to, I'll take this one. If you compare it to this one, it's just super pink. And it's not my favorite, so I'm going to get rid of that. I use this Model Co blush very frequently. It's in the shade Peach Belating. I love kind of peachy colored blushes. It's one of my faves. Keeping that. This blush is kind of too red for me. I'm not a huge fan of it. I've only used it a few times. I want to kind of swatch it. Oh, that was the brush. I thought it broke. Yeah. You know, I'm actually not sure. I think now I'm starting to think I want to keep it. It's really light, and I kind of like that. So I will keep this and give myself another chance to use it, and if I don't, I'll get rid of it. And this is in Rose, by the way. There you go. This is a CoverGirl blush that used to be my mom's, and she gave it to me when I first started wearing makeup. It's not very pigmented at all. I never really use it. It's a Cheekers blush, and I don't know what color it is. Maybe it's called Cheekers. Not sure. This is by Me, and why can I not go in the frame today? Do you see how rough of a time I'm having? And this is a pretty coral color blush. It's very pretty, and I like that. I have kind of a coral blush and kind of a peach blush. I like to have different shades, so I'm going to keep that. And I just got this 2 months ago maybe in my Ipsy, and this is so beautiful. It's a highlight and blush combo. This blush, no, it's not swatchy, but This blush is very beautiful and the highlight. I just love the colors. It's in rose gold. So these are the blushes. Oh, okay. Keeping all these blushes. Now, this back here is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Reserve Your Cabana bronzer. And I got it as a highlight because it's a super light bronzer. And so I just do use it. This is a bronzer I haven't tried yet, from Pop Beauty. It's in the shade Secret Sunshine. So I still have yet to try this. The reason why I haven't opened it is because I love my Benefit Hoola bronzer. If you haven't seen this before, it's a matte bronzer by Benefit. I'm keeping that for sure. I am keeping my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I really like my Mirabella highlight in Glowing Coral. It's very shimmery, pretty. The only thing I'm not keeping is this Laura Geller. There's nothing really wrong with the quality of it. It's in Balance and Bronze. Oh, that's what it's called. It's a Balance and Bronze, and it's supposed to be a powder foundation, I believe. Oh, it's not a screw-off. Mixed with a bronzer, but I don't like the colors, and it's a little too shimmery, and I prefer matte powders and bronzers. So I am going to pass this on. This next drawer is my eyeshadow drawer. In here I have all my single eyeshadows, and then in here I have all of my, trying to find a good spot. And here's all my single eyeshadows, and then here are kind of some other things. So let's go through this. I'm gonna start with my single eyeshadows. This is my all-time favorite eyeshadow. It's the Urban Decay in Sin. I absolutely love this. I wear this almost every day. Keeping that for sure. You see all this dust? I need to clean this all up. This eyeshadow, Vincent Longo in Ultra Suede, and it's a trio. And I just swatched the colors, and they're just not colors I would ever wear. So I'll pass this on. I also love this Stila eyeshadow trio. It's in Goddess. I think I've showed this in a video before. Keeping that. This one isn't even open, so I'm going to open it and swatch it. This is crazy how many eyeshadows in here I didn't even know I had. It's so terrible. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, I'll keep this. It kind of reminds me of the Sin. Can you even see that? You can't even see. It's kind of a rose gold, though. Yes, it's super similar to Sin. So I'm going to keep that. It's in the color Fantasy by Mana Kadar. Okay, these two Maybelline color tattoos. This one's in Barely Branded, and this one's in Bad to the Bronze. They're both really dried out because they're supposed to be cream eyeshadows, but when you touch them, they're like nothing's coming off. Because I've had these for quite a few years now. So these are gonna have to go. This, you see this swatch right here? This is a kind of a cream eyeshadow from Be a Bombshell, and it's in the color Submissive. And I like this. I kind of go for more shimmery browns and golds, so I like that. This Pacifica is not my favorite. The pigmentation isn't even my favorite. It's in Duo 2, so I don't need that. I also like this one. This is by J Cats, and it's called Half Naked. It's kind of more of a yellowy shimmer, so I'll keep that. I'm not a fan of this one. It's like a purpley color, and I rubbed it on my hand and it just didn't have very good color payoff. It's in Voodoo, so I don't need this. This is a mica pigment by Naked Cosmetics in Sierra Nevada, and it just gets everywhere. Such an awkward angle. Okay, I don't even know if you... This just gets everywhere. It's super sparkly, and when I put it on my eyes, it just makes my face all sparkly, so I don't like this. I will keep this pigment though. This is a Mica Beauty Cosmetics. It's kind of a greenish color. It's in Reluctance. I'm trying to show you, where is the swatch? It's right here. Greenish color. I think this is pretty, and it's not as sparkly and doesn't have as much fallout as the other one. So I'll keep this. This Bella Pierre Cosmetics is also a mica pigment, and it is in the color Earth. It looks like this. Why is it not showing up? It's that. And it reminds me of the Bad to the Bronze Maybelline, actually. I'll keep this one. I've never worn this, probably never will. It's a blue by Bia Bombshell Cosmetics in the color Divine. I just won't use a blue. This is a julep. It's called Warm Fig Shimmer. It's a cream, but you can see it's like dried out. And this one, I don't even remember where it's by. I forget what that logo is. Oh, City Color. And it's in white gold. And this is also a cream eyeshadow. And I've had it for a few years, so it's also dried out. So these are the eyeshadows I'm keeping. And then on to this one. I'm not sure about this Revlon. Why can't I even get these things open? I got it because at skating I was the Grinch and I needed a green. But it's not as pigmented as my Urban Decay and my higher end eyeshadows, so I don't need this. This CoverGirl one also I've had for a long time, and the payoff just isn't my favorite compared to my Stila's and Urban Decays, so I'm not going to keep this. But the colors are pretty. Same with this Wet n Wild one. I've never used it. I can't even remember why I got it. It's just not the quality that I enjoy, and it's in Spoiled Brat. So I don't need that. I do like this. It's a sparkly, it's called an eye polish, but really it's kind of a sparkle, and you just rub it on using this. It's basically an eyeshadow pigment. I don't know why the colors aren't showing up as bright as they actually are, but I like this. in Orchid. I got this Bare Minerals 5-in-1 cream eyeshadow, and it is way too dark. It's from an Ipsy. See how dark that is? Finally, it's showing up on the camera. It's way too dark, and I will never wear that, so goodbye. This is a little sample I got that I will probably never use from Coastal Scents. I just reach for other eyeshadows. This is a Be a Bombshell purple, and I will never wear purple. I don't know why I have all these crazy colors like blue and purple. I like more nude colors, kind of like the Naked palette. So you can see I've never used this as well because it has a yellow and a purple. I've never used it, and I don't know why I would let it clutter up my makeup if I'm not going to use it. So I've had this CoverGirl Bombshell Shine Shadow in Ice Queen for a while. You can see it right there. Because I have a white NYX eye pencil, I probably won't keep this because it's just really bright. Same with this Allura Geller Waterproof Eye Spackle Hues. It's just old, it's really dried out, so I don't use it anymore. I am, however, going to keep all of my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils because I really like these. That's why I'm not keeping very many of the wacky colors, because I already have kind of a purplish and a blue and a green. So if I ever need those colors, I have them here in my Jumbo Pencils. So here are all the eyeshadows that I'm keeping. I feel pretty proud that I've narrowed down a lot of things. I can actually probably put my palettes in here now. So now I have all my eyeshadows in one spot. Thank you so much for watching. This is such an outgrowing. I'm like just sitting on the floor of my bathroom. Stay tuned for more decluttering videos. If you like these decluttering videos, please give this video a thumbs up. I just got my wisdom teeth out, so my cheeks are all puffy. That's why I'm not filming any videos right now with my face. But just let me know. I'm always up for requests. Thank you so much for watching.